Okay, let's get this workout on, man, because I haven't worked out in a couple of days now. Took about 2 days off from working out, but I did do 2 days strong. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? But it's a good day right now. It ain't too hot. It's not too cold. It's gonna be a cooler day, man. It ain't gonna be, like I said, it ain't gonna be too hot. That's how I like it, man. Not too hot, not too cold. Right there in the middle. Anyway, man, I just wanted to let you motherfuckers know, man, that there are no shortcuts for men. Uh, there are some dudes who have taken shortcuts and made it, but that's like an exception to the rule. You know, a Chad or Tyrone, they could find a rich sugar mama, you know, that's average looking or some shit like that, and they could take a shortcut that way to success. You know, like Kevin Federline, you know, he got with Britney Spears on luck, man. He was just a backup dancer, you feel me? You know, these are rare cases, bro. Like, for the most part, especially if you average looking, there are no shortcuts, man. Uh, Even if you get like a passport, if you ain't got your bread together, you're gonna end up get back on that plane coming back over here to America. I'm telling you, there ain't no shortcuts, bro. I think I'm gonna get a Red Bull this morning instead of a Rockstar. What's up, boss?
Good, good. Thank you, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm back. Just got out of the store, man. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? Just letting these motherfuckers know there's no shortcut, man, unless you get very lucky. What I mean by shortcuts, I'm talking about, you know, leaving behind a legacy or, you know, shortcuts to success, shortcuts to the bag, You feel what I'm saying? There's no shortcuts, bro. You gotta earn that shit. It's like me chasing the jackpot. I had to earn it by chasing it throughout years. You feel what I'm saying? And to me, after years of chasing a jackpot and you get it, that's called earning something. You feel what I'm saying? I earned that shit, bro. You feel me? I earned it. And it's rightfully mine. You feel me? Ain't no shortcuts to the coochie. Like some men can't. Oh, like, let me tell you something. If you're average or below average looking, nowadays there are no shortcuts for you, bro. What's up with it, man? Doing good? Yep, there's no easy way out from Rocky. Rocky 4, yeah. It's not. I mean, on a rare occasion, you do find guys who are Chads and Tyrones that take shortcuts to success just by laying the pipe down. You feel me? Like, but you're the average guy, man. You're not good looking enough to attract a woman with some serious bread. You feel what I'm saying? And even some of the Chads and Tyrones don't get that lucky because there's not enough successful females that are lonely as fuck to go around. You know what I'm saying? So nah, for the most part, bro, there are no shortcuts. There's no easy way out. Just like Rocky 4, yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. You know that song? Give it, can be wrong. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta work out right now, man. I'm just saying, bro, like a lot of guys got it twisted, man. You gotta take the long route, the long walk. I remember what's his name? What's that dude's name? T.I. He haven't been around in a long time, man. So, you know, he was saying, I guess he was talking to a dude about success or whatever, and T.I. was like, "You sure about that? It's a long way. It's a long walk to the top." It is a long walk, bro. To get anything in life, bro, that's worth having, bro, like, it's a long walk. We talking about walking from here to Vegas, and I'm in California. It's like walking from here to Vegas or walking from here to New York, bro. But you eventually get there if you keep walking, maybe taking the bus every now and then, across country, But nope, you can't even get on the bus and take it. You gotta walk there. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, bro, it's been a long walk for me, man. It's been a long walk for me. It's been a long walk for me. So you gotta look at it like this, man. A lot of cats got it twisted, man. You want success, man. You gotta make sure uh, you gotta make sure you grind it every single day, man. For years at a time, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't talking about just months. We talking about years. And be on it too, like every single day, just handling your business, bro. I told you once before, bro. It's like digging yourself out slowly, though, with a spoon. Let's say you've been barricaded behind closed doors, or you've been barricaded with a bunch of rocks, tiny bit and big rocks, you know, you know, and you got nothing but a spoon to dig yourself out with. That's the way it is, bro. You can't have a shovel. You feel me? You can't have a huge spoon. Nah, you gotta have a tablespoon. Fuck a huge spoon. You feel me? Nah, you gotta get a tablespoon and dig yourself out. And then you gotta work at it too. There's gonna be a lot of work involved. And then, see, it's gonna take years to get out. You feel me? So, get ready and get comfortable. Just put the work in, man. Stop playing around. Stop, doing all the stupid stuff that keep you from getting there and shit like that, man. It's just nothing but pure focus, man. You know what I'm saying? So many barriers for black men. You can't be average. Nope. Hey, man, I learned that lesson like the moment I got over 30. You know what I'm saying? Once I got over 30, life really started to kick in. You see what I'm saying? I think I was above average when I was younger, man. I think I was slightly above average, though. Because I landed a woman with some money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I could do that no more. Unless she's an old grandma or something. You feel what I'm saying? But when I got over 30, life started getting real. And I got over 35, life started getting even more real. And now I'm 45, life ain't never been so goddamn real. For real. For real. You feel me? Like, life has gotten so real that I can't even believe my eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, to work your way above average, you just got to keep working at it, guys. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't invent the game, bro. The game was given to me. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't invent this shit, bro. I'm not like nature. I'm not Mother Nature, bro. And Mother Nature is hard and cruel on men, bro. You feel me? I wasn't given this life, bro. I didn't make this life. I was given this life, bro. That's the right word to say it. That's the right way to say it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is get started early in life, man. We late. A lot of us who are chasing dreams at 30 and 40 years old, we are late. We supposed to have been got that bag like a long time ago. Matter of fact, you supposed to have that bag in your 20s, bro. And some motherfuckers don't get that lucky, bro. And if you became a music mogul within the music industry, that's luck, because it doesn't happen for everybody. They worked hard at it, but also there was some luck involved. Matter of fact, it was more luck than hard work. When you think about a dude like Usher or whatever, you feel me? The guy was he went to the music industry at a young age, bro. And he just was built for the limelight, bro. He was built to sing, dance, and stuff like that. Of course he worked hard, to get where he had to go. But uh, there was some luck because not everybody or every single black man out there could do the stuff that he could do. Him and Chris Brown, okay? These guys are in unique positions. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, it wasn't like they had to grind 10, 15, 20 years to like get there. Man, dude was already successful at 13, 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? And their career lasted long, which is like very rare. Think about Tevin Campbell. His career didn't last that long, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The reason why for that, first of all, he wasn't all that talented. I mean, he was talented, but he wasn't vice versa talented like Usher. Okay, Usher can sing and dance, and he can mold himself, into like pop music, because of Michael Jackson. He wanted to be like Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson was pop music for sure. You feel what I'm saying? And matter of fact, he was the king of pop. And Chris Brown and Usher, they're in unique positions. They got successful at an early age. Now me, I tried the music industry, bro. It didn't work for me. You feel what I'm saying? And I did it for like at least about 5 or 6 years. Making beats and stuff like that and making songs. And matter of fact, I didn't really do it for that long. It wasn't like I stuck with it for a decade. You know what I'm saying? But I naturally don't know how to make beats as well. You feel what I'm saying? I tried it and didn't work for me. I tried rapping. Didn't work for me. My rap sucked. So I'm pretty sure I got better at it if I kept going, but I just wasn't a natural like some people are. You feel what I'm saying? Some people were born to sing and rap and dance and stuff like that. They were born with that gift. Not every single person is born with that gift. So these are rare occasions, man, where dudes get lucky, you know what I'm saying, and find success and stay rich their whole entire life. Usher been rich his whole entire life. Think about it. And think about Michael Jordan. Nobody was like him. Michael Jordan been rich for a very long time. Ain't never seen any struggle at all. Maybe in his beginning years, he's seen a little bit of struggle, but he had good parents. And that's another thing, having good, healthy parents that really care about you, that give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? That's luck right there within itself. Because not every single dude, every single man was born into a good family, a close-knit family. You feel me? Get off me, fucking fly. I got dealt bad cards. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say it's luck. A lot of stuff has to do with your luck. Sometimes you gotta make your own luck by keep chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not that lucky like a lot of men, but I believe that you can like create your own luck if you keep searching. Like I lucked up and I won a jackpot of $2,000. That was some luck involved, but I kept chasing. You know what I'm saying? And I lucked up. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing on my second jackpot. I kept chasing, and I lucked up. Some of us gotta work harder than others. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you crazy, Sean Breezy. I can't say what you just said right now. And you crazy. Yeah. And I'm all kinds, all shades, man, everywhere. They're gonna come in hordes too, man. That's one thing. When you get the bag, it's gonna be hordes of them coming, like a horde of zombies coming towards you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man. You stay on that grind and think about the good things that's gonna happen when you do get it. You feel me? So that's what you got to do. And then the thing is, it don't turn out like I said, man. Some motherfuckers get lucky breaks. They become successful at a very young age. A lot of motherfuckers ain't never felt the struggle in their whole entire life. They lucked up really easily. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta act like, you feel me? You gotta act like your whole entire, like, your life is riding on it, man. When you out here searching for success, cause ain't nobody gonna give it to you, man. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody gonna give it to you. Like I said, you ain't like the other 20% of men that lucked up and got a break in life. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta take the long route, bro. Sorry. That's just the way it is, bro. Like, you chasing jackpots. You're chasing a dream of becoming a movie star. No shortcuts. For the most of us, anyway. You feel what I'm saying? It lost me fucking, damn. Fucking flies, man. And the thing is, a lot of that stuff has something to do with a little bit of luck, man. Like, sometimes you might luck up and like get a break early in life, you feel me? But you're not gonna be able to get a break in life very easily, man. You're just gonna get to earn that shit and run after it. You feel me? And then you gotta go without. No, when you chasing after the dream, man, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Nope. You gotta quit chasing females, quit going to bars and clubs, stop all your hobbies. You just can't really have a life really when you out here chasing, man, because it's like you want to take it seriously, man. You gotta take it seriously. It's serious as a heart attack. Like, man, you take this shit too seriously, bro. Yeah, I do. Cause everything is riding on it, man. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot riding on your success, bro. And your children, your future wife or future girlfriend. If you ever care about getting married, your future wife, or if you don't want to get married, your future girlfriend. It's a lot of stuff that's affecting. You feel me? Like, like your actions affect your future life and your future people around you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a close-knit family, your close-knit family is dependent on you to get that bag, so their lives can be better. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta sacrifice all your wants and needs sometimes. Well, sometimes your needs, not really your needs. Can't really sacrifice that, but you gotta sacrifice your wants just so you can chase the bag. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to go out and party and stuff, go out to bars and clubs. I can't get distracted. You feel me? You feel me? I can't get distracted. My mom and my dad, they were always distracted by relationships. We're always distracted by the opposite sex. Always distracted. They let other things just distract them from getting the bag. You feel what I'm saying? You can't have no distractions, bro. It's got to be a clear focus ahead. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have tunnel vision, and you got to stay on that grind. You feel me? You know, tunnel vision, staying on the grind, staying hungry, staying focused. It don't matter what's going on around you or what people are doing or what people are saying around you. It's just like, nope, I want this. Like Tupac said, man. He said, I want success more than sex. I want success more than sex. You feel me? That's how I gotta be, man. Because nobody's gonna help you. Nobody want it as bad as you, man. Nobody wants to be. Look, man, you look around, bro. You see a bunch of average cars on the road, more than high-end cars. Okay. You know, that's why the gap is so goddamn. I mean, that's why it's so hard to become successful, man. It's not easy. A lot of trials and tribulations and sacrifice. Nobody wants to sacrifice things for success, bro. That's the reason why a lot of guys don't become successful. They don't want to sacrifice their gaming, or they don't want to sacrifice their chasing the women at bars. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to sacrifice, you know, their TV time. You know, watching TV. You know, like he to succeed. You know, guarantee he's probably a gamer or a TV watcher or a couch potato because he fat. He out of shape. Probably a couch potato, TV watcher, drinking a lot of beer. He don't want to give up none of that because it makes him happy at the moment, but really it's making his life worse. He don't want to sacrifice, you know, gaming. I'm pretty sure he's a gamer, you know, or if he's not, he's a TV watcher at least. You feel what I'm saying? He don't want to sacrifice TV, you know, because if you go to school, you start doing your homework, you got to turn off that TV and do your goddamn homework and focus. You feel what I'm saying? He don't want to do all that. He want to stay the same. Like, I want to keep watching TV. I want to be a couch potato. What's going on right now? Let's watch a movie or something. So he don't want to give up. He don't want to give up none of that, man, and become a success, man. You know. But then he goes out into public, acts a fool, gets arrested. Like nobody told you that to waste time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been following that guy since like 2018, I think. And it's been almost a decade, and he still haven't made any progress. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, you kind of like wasted your time, man. And you want to go out and you want to, you know, you want to take it out on other people that you wasted time in your life. You can't do that. I can't take it out on other people, bro, that I wasted time, that I was in a relationship that I shouldn't have been in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? I can't take that on nobody. I got to blame myself for that. You know, blame myself and my parents. Somebody said, well, man, you can't blame your parents. Oh, really? Whose fault that I'm here? It wasn't like I asked to be born. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like I asked, I was, you know, I didn't ask to be here. You feel what I'm saying? They brought me here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's my fault and my parents' fault. It's my parents' fault for bringing me into poverty, not having their money together, leaning. My mother leaning. I can't even talk. My mother is leaning on government assistance and all that other shit. I mean, my mom, she stayed on government assistance. As long as we was around, she stayed on that shit, bro. And then when that shit was all gone, okay, then she ran out of money and she ended up homeless in the end. So it's like, okay, yeah, people got to start focusing on the future, man. Because like I said, man, there are no shortcuts for men, bro. We don't get any government assistance like that. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's coming to save you. We don't have Captain Saver bros out here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no, there's Captain Saver hoes. There's simps for women. You feel what I'm saying? But we don't get that luxury. Nope, not at all. Like, nigga, if you homeless, you're going to stay homeless for the rest of your life until you do something about it. If you broke, Dusty, you're going to be broke for the rest of your life unless you do something about that. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee he can succeed. He not even a blue collar worker, bro. He not even a plumber or electrician. You know what I'm saying? He's not even really, like, bro, he doesn't really do anything but scratch his ass and watch TV all single goddamn day. So he waiting for somebody to give him a shortcut. Nope. You get no shortcuts. Especially if you sub 5. Boy, sub 5 men gotta work the hardest. I'm sorry, guys. Your mom and dad screwed you, man. They brought you into the world sub 5. And sub 5 men have to have money. Sub 5 men gotta go after the bag. There's no running away from that. Or you gonna spend, what's that dude, that sub 5 dude that keep coming around to my channel? I don't know his name. But you're gonna be like him. 27 years single. I mean, this bro, he was single for like many years. Dude, 27 years? He been single before the fucking social media came around, bro. He been single since the 90s. And because he was not aware that he had to go out and become something in order to get out of his situation, he stayed there for 27 years and didn't do nothing, bro. And just probably cried a river or coping with video games, watching TV. You know what I'm saying? His whole entire life, bro. Instead of getting out there and chasing his bag. You feel me? So nah, it's not gonna work for you, bro. Waiting on a savior or a shortcut somewhere, you're not gonna get that. I'm sorry. Men, we don't get shortcuts no matter how much you kick in the door and kick around and scream. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you stomp your foot up and down like a little baby or a little kid. Nope. You know who gets shortcuts? Women. You think Cardi B got there just, you know what I'm saying, just chilling? Nah, a lot of that stuff, man, I'm pretty sure but the thing is, she really slept her way to the top. She was a stripper. She was using her body just so she could make money. Us men don't got that luxury unless we a model or something or a stripper ourselves. But we don't make as much as women doing that. You see what I'm saying? You know. A lot of niggas got it twisted, man. I mean, look, my dad didn't get no shortcut. He died before before that happened. You know, you will die waiting on a shortcut, bro. You would get old and gray waiting on a shortcut. Waiting for somebody to save you out of your situation, bro. Where everybody at? Shit. You know, Everybody just left the room, huh? I don't want to hear about no grinding or no bag chase, nothing like that. You know, I want to hear about some gloom and doom. Well, guess what? This is gloom and doom right here, man. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be doomed if you don't get that bag. that's enough gloom and doom right there. You feel what I'm saying? Within itself, you know. You know, enough gloom and doom. You're doomed if you don't get the bag, if you don't sacrifice to get it. You see, what separates me from like the average man is that the average man would have had got distracted. You feel me? He would have probably been going to the bar just to get some coochie or something like that. You know, you feel me? That's what separates me from the average person is that I went 2 years without sex. You know, and I'm still going strong without sex. And Sub 5 Stalker don't count because we didn't have sex. We just messed around for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out and party. I don't do that. Last time I went to a bar, I got kicked out of it for partying too hard about 6 or 7 months ago. You know, I got kicked out. I think it was like the beginning of the year. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, I was partying too hard because I don't get out. But I'm back on the grind again. And I haven't stepped my foot into a bar in like several months, man. I'm just on this grind out here. You know, so until I make it, I'm just not gonna be a party animal. You know, once I make it, then I could be like, yeah, you know, party, you know, go to a bar, club, hang out, you know what I'm saying? Spit at some hoes, spit at some bitches, you know what I'm saying? Get the numbers, and it'd be a lot easier for me to get numbers too, because then I pull up in that Porsche or that high-end car, man. It's gonna be dating is gonna be a lot easier for me. I won't struggle getting women as like if I was broke. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I look at is when I return back to dating, life is gonna be a lot easier with females. You feel what I'm saying? You know, am I gonna leave with my wallet? Hell yeah, because I'm an OG. I ain't young like that no more. I'm still young, but I'm not young to be out here, that young to be dating 20-something-year-old females, you know, for free and shit. You know, nah. I'm gonna be leaving with my wallet. But I'm gonna let you know that, you know, when I did hit, there was no shortcut involved. You feel me? It took me years to get that jackpot. I ain't got it yet, but it's taking me years. But I don't give a damn. I want it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm keeping my eyes and stuff focused, long term. I told you niggas it was about a long-term goal. Ain't no shortcuts. What's up with it, Captain Commander? What's up with it, baby? Yeah, no. Yeah, we gotta chase the bag, man. And keep on chasing this bag until we get it. So you gotta understand something, man. Women got it easier than us, bro. That's why we die earlier than them, because our lives are rough. I'm pretty sure chasing this bag, I probably took a few years off my life already. I don't know, but I don't really care, because I didn't want to live my whole entire life broke anyway. I probably won't get to be 80 years old. You feel me? I might croak at 70. That'd be it for me, man. You know. I don't care. I want this bag. You feel me? I want this bag. I want a better life. You know? And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all worth it too, once I get there. Like I said, man, I'll step up on the scene with a nice Imani suit, with a Porsche outside. When you got a Porsche, man, women, they flock. Oh man. Especially you got one of those high-end Porsches. You ain't just got a Boxster. I don't want no Boxster, bro. I want the 911. You feel what I'm saying? 911, $150,000 Porsche, bro. They flock. You don't even have to have a Lamborghini for them to flock to you, man. All you need is a Porsche. You know what I'm saying? A high-end one too. 150,000, 200 grand. Nigga, I pull up on the scene with that car. It'll be a lot easier to get numbers. and some callbacks too. You feel me? And bitches be following through. Girl, he got a Porsche. I ain't gonna ghost him. Oh, he got some bread. He own a condo. He own a condo too. Oh, he got some money. Girl, I'm gonna give him some of that sunshine pussy, so he can remember me, cause I wanna be with this guy right here. The money is, the pocket is deep, The pocket is swollen, You feel me? There go that swan right there, man. Them hawks, they ain't fucking with them swans, man. Them swans are big birds, bro. They'll put up a big fight, man. There's certain birds that the hawks don't go after, like swan, like a swan. You don't want to fuck with him, man. He's dangerous and peaceful too, Like I said, man, it's a grind out here, man. You got to make sure you stay up on it, man. It's for your future life, man. You can't be a dummy. Can't afford to be a dummy. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You want a better life? You gotta get the bag, man, and hustle. You know what, bro? Now I understand what a lot of millionaires went through just to become a millionaire. I'm pretty sure they sacrificed everything, everything that I'm sacrificing right now. It's basically a regular life, bro. I don't have a regular life, bro. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a sex life. I don't have a social life. You feel what I'm saying? I gave that all up to chase this bag. That's why I was partying so hard 6 months ago in that bar. Just being extra friendly with people. I was walking around talking to everybody, man, because I've been so locked in a box for so long that I got threw out of a bar because I was too friendly with people. I knew that bitch was fucking with me, bro. I knew when I got kicked out of that bar, she was kicking me out because either I was black or I was just I was filming in there. I was using live. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But I was just being friendly with people, man. I don't know why. They kicked me out. Anyway, that's all good. There was no bitches up in there anyway, and it never has been. There's always a sword fight in that motherfucker. So I ain't losing nothing. Yeah, always a sword fight. Every time I went in there, a bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I was just being there friendly with people, but they let me know how much of a life I really don't have. Anxiety kicks in. Loneliness kicks in. My mental health has went through the fucking goddamn floor. Okay? My mental health is a fucking disaster at this point. You feel me? And I know that I'm doing this for the greater good. Because who's gonna get the bag, man? Not nobody else in my family. Nobody else is gonna do it for me, bro. I gotta do it. It's all up to me. What time is it? It's all up to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's certain women that I like to have sex with, that I like to be with, but they don't want to be with me because they see me as inferior and old. Not that I'm inferior. I'm not just inferior, but I'm getting old. I'm 45. So I know what time it is. I know I ain't shit without money. At this point in my life, hell no. Dating ain't never been so goddamn hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Not at my age, it has gotten worse. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, getting a woman, it wasn't no deal. It was easy. But now things has changed, man. Technology has gotten more advanced. Social media has gotten more popular. You feel what I'm saying? Social media is here. Dating apps are here. You know what I'm saying? And I you know what, bro? When I first started to struggle in the dating market, I didn't know what it was. I was like, hey, there's not enough on the plate like it used to be. It used to be a whole lot on the plate. Now there's only a bite full left on the plate. Before I used to have a full plate with women, basically having more options. And now I look at the option, I'm like, God damn, I ain't got good options, man. I ain't had a girlfriend in like a few years. Time to chase that bag. So I knew something was wrong, man, back when I was struggling, man. I was like, what's really, really going on? I was like, man, I ain't getting bitches like I used to, bro. Is it because I got over 30? Yeah. The aging process kicks in, man. You feel me? Is it because I'm broke? Yeah. Because you can't, like, when you get past a certain age, like, society and women won't allow you to be broke. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why a lot of guys struggle, including Heat and Succeed. Heat and Succeed is not paid, bro. He's not on the grind. He can't afford, like, there's certain people that can get away with being broke, like Chad and Tyrone. We already know that they can get away with being broke. They can get away with that. But an average man and especially a below average man can't afford to be broke. That's another reason why you struggle, is your pockets ain't deep enough, bro. You gotta work on that. And through time, you'll fatten that pocket up, man. And through time, you'll swell that pocket up. You feel me? You get to be 45, you definitely can't afford to be broke. That's why dudes start becoming incels after a while, man. It's time. Time will incel your ass. That's why I say get the bag in your 20s, man. You feel me? Come on, man. We don't hear that shit, man. You guys are in my fucking fire trucks. Get the bag in your 20s so that way you won't, like, feel the struggle in your 30s and 40s and 50s. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I would have got that bag, you feel me? If I would have got that bag like in my 20s, I would have never went through that episode where I was single for like 8 years. That would have never happened to me. Because I didn't stay on my grind. I didn't succeed. It happened to me. And that's a punishment within itself. 8 years without no girlfriend, bro, that's a punishment, bro. You feel me? You got punished by society, bro, by women. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to think about that, man. You got to take time out to think about what you really want in life, man. Are you going to take the long way or are you going to take the no way at all? Because some guys decide to do nothing. And to me, that's worse. To like not try to do something about your situation that you're in right now, that's worse. Look at Heat and Succeed, bro. Acting a damn fool. Look at Short Ball Guy. Them niggas don't even know what to do, man. They don't think that money is the only way out. Yeah, for Heat and Succeed and Short Ball Guy. I'm sorry, guys. Money is the only way out for you, bro. You ain't getting that through your head. You feel me? Like you don't get it. You don't get it through your head that you gotta have bread, bro, to get out of your situation, man. Cause this could last a lifetime. It could. I keep on saying that to niggas all the time, bro. It could last, inceldom or whatever you're going through, the struggles, dating women that are below you and shit, that can last forever until the day that you die. To me, I say y'all get on my grind because I don't want this to last forever. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on my grind because I don't want this to last until I get to be old and shit. You feel what I'm saying? We got wasses back here. You feel me? So you can't allow yourself to not do anything, man, about the situation, man. Now, like I said, man, Heat and Succeed. I keep talking about him because he's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Of a guy who went through many years and didn't do nothing about his situation. You feel me? He went through many years like watching TV, eating a bunch of junk food, keeping fat on his body, not wanting to change everything. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're not attracting a woman in your life, something got to change. You feel me? Like me, I'm working out and it works. Women don't treat me with disgust, and they're not really all up on me either. But at least I got a better chance of attracting a woman in my life. Like when I'm walking around with no shirt on, sometimes out here, I got females looking at me like, oh, look at him. See, it increases my chances. You feel me? It increases my chances of becoming attractive. So if Heat and Succeed lost the weight, changed the way he ate, started hustling, maybe going to school, chasing a jackpot or something, doing what I'm doing, or chasing a movie star dream. Once he started doing that and he stopped doing what he was doing, basically changing, then things will start looking better for him. Until he changes, things are not going to look better at all. It's going to stay the same. You change because you want things to change for you. You feel me? You change because, you want things to change in your life. Feel me? I changed because I don't want this to last forever in my situation. You feel me? Like, if he started going to school 4 or 5 years from now, things would be different. 4 or 5 years pass by really quickly, by the way. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He gonna stay the same for the next 4 or 5 years, and he gonna be even more isolated then. And things have gotten worse because he has gotten older. You know, you just gotta know what you gotta do. That's all it is. Say, okay, this is not working. I gotta do something. I gotta change something. And change is hard, but then when you look at the reason why you're changing, it's because you want this. You want this to happen, or you want that to happen. You know, I don't want to be old and alone, so I go ahead and change my ways of doing things. You feel me? You know, I stopped chasing bitches at bars and clubs, man, because I feel like this jackpot or this bag is way more important than that. I put some importance on that name. You feel me? Put some importance on it. Put some importance on it. You feel me? Put some importance up on it. You know? Put some importance on it. Yeah, I like the way that sound. You know? So anyway, I'm about to end this live, man, because I got to work out. I haven't worked out in 2 days. And I think I'm going to start running, man. I haven't ran because I've been doing a whole lot of capoeira that's burning the fat. You feel me? I'm seeing results even though without running. A lot of capoeira, man. A lot of turning and kicking and stuff all the time. That's a lot of cardio, especially when the kicks are very like circular. You're coming from the hip, man. You feel me? You know. If you look, before I end this live, if you stay the same, things will remain the same. That's so simple. If you change, things will change. So simple, man. You know, if you change, things will change. If you stay the same, things will stay the same. As long as Heaton C goes back to watching TV and being a couch potato, shit ain't gonna change, bro. If you come back out of jail with a new attitude and his willingness to change himself, things will start looking better for him down the stretch for years to come. And he goes to school, become a doctor or a lawyer, became a medicine motherfucker who studies medicine. He do that for the next 7, 8 years. Everything will start looking better for him, man. But what's gonna happen is, that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is he's gonna spend the next 7 to 8 years complaining about it. Him and short man, or short bald guy. I guarantee, bro, I'll be done found my success, and I'm gonna come back to this YouTube and be like, these niggas are still complaining about this situation. And I'm out of that situation now. I'm gonna be on the beach. I'm gonna be looking at my phone. You know, I'm gonna have a fat ass booty woman right next to me. And I'm gonna get on my phone and I'm gonna see he succeed and short bald guy in the same situation. I'm like, damn, these guys are still there? I've been out that situation, bro. You know, I've been out that shit. He's still there? Niggas don't know, they don't know how to change. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't want to do that. I guess they feel like they happy just like that. But yet, they out here acting a fool. In the middle of, in the middle of the fucking goddamn public and shit. Public drunkenness, drinking and driving. You feel what I'm saying? He used to see stupid, bro. Shoot my monkey ass. Hey man, why would you say that, bro? Dude's got a death wish, man. Look, man, you get on your grind, things will start looking better. That's all I gotta say. You guys have a good day. I'll make another video when I'm done working out. I'm out.